What's up, everyone? How are you all doing? So, another week has passed, and it's time for another weekly recap of the trades I've taken. And I have to be honest with you, I haven't been marking up my trades in my trading journal for some reason. I don't know why. I've fallen off the wagon again, I guess, because I don't know. I'll probably do it the next. I'll start the next when I start the next free trial, because this free trial is about to end on Tuesday. So, and I want to test out the Justin Mueller's simple entries indicator before I take the paid version, or the paid trial, or the paid challenge. So, but I did post screenshots as best as I could, and giving some explanations on the trades I took. So that's basically the same thing, only it's not as almost 4 still this week. It's not in the best shape, or it's not in the best kind of. It's not formatted as nicely, but still the thought remains. Okay, so I took a trade on Monday, 2nd August, August the 2nd. So I took a buy on NZDCHF, or I think it's even better if I start going through these pairs, because I haven't deleted any. Trades, I think, but I think, yeah, let's do this. Let's keep scrolling down with the chat history, and then I'll come to the charts and give my explanation. So, I took a trade on NZDCHF. It was a buy trade. So I've identified a downward channel, and that's the channel. Price touched the bottom of the channel, and it was also making a W, and I also got a buy signal when I entered. And looking at the H1, there is a form of resistance forming. It technically broke this resistance or support here, but this could have been a stop out. This could have been a stop out. Well, I mean, stop hunt. And yeah, I've seen this kind of price pattern before. Price breaks a pretty obvious support, and then bounces like 2-3 times, maybe even just one, and then shoots back up. And since I identified the channel, a downward channel, and the price was in the bottom of on the bottom of the channel, and if given multiple touches and not bounce back to the top of the channel, I figured why not happen now. So I entered a buy. Price action made a W at a, we can call it the trend line. Yeah, sloping resistance, or tilted resistance, or whatever, or support, I mean. And yeah, that was the reasoning behind this trade. So I took a trade here after this. This is also a tweezer with the bullish engulfing. if you have followed me, you know this was a type of candlestick pattern I traded in the past with some success. Yeah, so that was this trade, and I also took a sell on NZD-CHF. So took a buy on NZD-CHF and took a sell on Euro-NZD. That's what I meant. And both of these trades, worked out. This was a little bit over 1 to 6, I think I closed. Oh, this is the robot that's training for me from my previous videos. I have made updates, with my trading robot. I've added gold as well again, but I'll make another video, FX Copper X Part 3, where I will update my status, my progress. I mean. So Euro NZD sell. So the reasoning behind this trade is very simple. An M on H4 at an H1 resistance, and got a couple of sell signals here as well. And yeah, normally I would have waited until price gets to the top of the channel, top of the not the channel, to the extreme high. But in this case, I decided to take a chance, and looks like it paid off. So yeah, this was a sorry, it's almost midnight here. It was almost a 1 to 5 trade. But yeah, imagine if I've held this. So this was on Monday, and on Tuesday there was like, this is a 10k free trial, and the free trial, the profit target is 500 euros, and at some point on Monday or on Tuesday, I don't remember, the profit was 480 euros. So 20 euros was missing from the profit target, and I didn't close, and ended up taking some trades that I'll show you later that got stopped out, took all my profits from me, and I ended up with the last week with, I think, 150 in profit or something, or 300 in profit. So the free trial account balance right now is 10,300. So I need 200 with 2 days left in order to pass the challenge. But that's not even as important as to me, because I'm in profit. Imagine if I would have a 100k account, I would be 3,000 in profit, and 70% of that would be mine. So the profit split with FTMO, so that's like over 2,000 something. No. My math is not 3,000. Okay, yeah, a little over 2,000. So an M at resistance with a 10x sell signal. Simple as that. That was the reasoning behind this trade. So I took took a sell on EJ when I was driving. Oh, I took this trade before on the computer before I went driving for the food courier business. And this I think I've deleted this trade. I haven't. Okay, good. So yeah, this was on the 2nd of August, yeah, on Monday. So yeah. Well, one thing I've started doing is I've started looking at the H4 charts, mainly because I get less signals, and the bigger picture is much more clearer, because I can identify channels and resistances a lot easier, and I don't get confused by these, smaller kind of levels. Like maybe this is not the best example, but when I see a good example, I'll give you that one. But yeah, I didn't have that drawn up before that one, so that was the reasoning behind. Uh, Looks like a downwards channel to me. I got another sell signal on H1, so I'm looking at the charts on H4, and I'm looking at entries on the H1. So to me, yeah, not the most clearest level. There's a support here, but it's still a support, but it's kind of broken or whatever. There's some leakage. Price fell below this zone, and also broke this one here, gained resistance, and now there's like 3 sell signals here. So I decided, it's a clear enough level for me, even from this viewpoint, from this point where the cursor is. And I got a sell signal here, and it's in the top of the channel. It's going down, so that was the reasoning behind. Also, price made an M at the top here. So yeah, pretty basic, pretty easy, pretty simple. This trade worked out. I wish I've closed it a bit earlier, down here somewhere. But still, I'm thinking this TP is gonna get hit, because it's in the top of the channel again, and yeah, I think it's gonna drop. So that was the reasoning behind this trade. These are the trades I just mentioned. Over 300 in profit. That's like over 3%. Talking about the EA right now. So this is on the 4th. That's on Wednesday. Euro NZD closed in profit. As you can see here, fell pretty hard. And then I took 2 CAD trades that hit stop because of stop hunts. Literally stop hunts. So this was the trade I took, a UD CAD. This is from the H4 charts. This is the trade. So price is not at the top of the channel, but I identified a level, support, resistance. Looked like a break and retest, but we'll see. Price might still fall, but it might still come back up to the top of the channel, because kind of looks like a head and shoulders to me right now. You know, this is shoulder, this is head, this is could be a shoulder, and then, you know, bounce back up here somewhere, make a big wick again, and then you know, come fuck around here and then drop, you know. Well, we'll see. But yeah, literally a stop hunt, you know, pretty fast movement, price broke resistance, and then, you know, swooped back down. Pretty heavy movement, pretty heavy downwards movement, so I think it was a stop hunt. But yeah, I'm not getting any success with these break and retest trades anymore. A lot. I still see them, but I think I shouldn't trade them anymore. I should just trade the tops and bottoms, tops of the channels, bottom of the channels. Talking about this looks like I'm getting more success with these kind of trades. So this was a stop hunt, this was a stop out, so this was an AUD CAD trade, and took a sell on, that's the same thing. Yeah, so downtrend, channeling down, break and retest to the recent lows, 10XL similar to the latest resistance. And then I took a short position on a Euro CAD as well, because this looks like a head and shoulders to me. Yeah, so this was a stop hunt again. Pretty heavy, fast movements, fast movement up, then fast movement down. I can't explain it any differently. To me, it looked like a stop hunt, pretty clear level. This looks like a, you know, head and shoulders to me. So I decided to re-enter after the stop hunt occurred. So took a sell from my phone, and yeah, that's this trade here. And so far it looked like it worked out. But I closed all the trades on Friday because I wanted to be in profit for a week, and I need to learn how to, you know, close trades in profit, not to be greedy. Because yeah, if you put everything in perspective, if this was a 100k or a 10k or a 200k account, that would have been 2,000 or 4,000 euros, which is a lot of money for me. So I need to work my way up with the amounts I trade. So I need to learn how to take the small profits, so I would be intelligent enough when I have the bigger accounts to take big profits. So yeah, double top, or, you know, two big wicks at resistance. Also prices making an M at resistance, head and shoulders. Just looked like a sell to me. So, but yeah, both of them stopped out. Talking about my EA, and yeah, AUD CAD stopped out, like I said, and see that, almost at the profit target, 10,439, almost at the profit target. 71 euros was missing from the profit. Damn it, should have closed. Anyway, yeah, imagine if I've let that run. The profit target for the account would have been hit. My challenge would have been passed already, because this green area was 200, and this would have been like 100 more. So yeah, that's the NZD CHF trade I was talking about. Yeah, I think I even said it somewhere here that yeah, stop is a little too tight. Now that I look at it, I wouldn't be surprised if a stop hunt waked me out. Let's see. And it did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stop hunts. Stop hunts. Stop hunts. Yeah. EJ came back up, so I closed at 1-to-1 RR. This is a 50 in profit. I re-entered the EuroCAD yesterday or not, yeah. So I took a trade on GBP CAD and Euro GBP. So this is NZD USD. So I took a sell on NZD USD, and these are the Euro GBP and GBP CAD trade. So let's digest them as well. So I even took 2 trades on this. I didn't mark up the second one because I re-entered right after the stop out occurred, because I thought it was a stop hunt, but it wasn't. Price is moving down, and look, right now it looks like it's in the bottom of the channel, so, and at support. So let's see. I'm not going to enter right now because the market just opened and the spreads are pretty hectic, I think. I don't think I know. Let's see. Don't know why don't know why they do that. I'm gonna just move my face around. Anyway, it's not even that important. I know the spreads are gonna be all hectic and really wide. So, but this looks like it could be a good trade. Price is at support. It's in the bottom of the channel. Support as the tilted trend line, whatever. I need to come up with a better name for this. Bottom of the channel. Easy. And tomorrow morning we'll see where price is, what it does. Do I get a buy signal here? Most likely I will. Will it work out? I don't know. That's one reason I wanna test out the simple entries indicator from Justin, because they give out way less signals, so way less stress. And yeah, I need to know. And if it's not a good indicator, sorry. And if the simple entries indicator is not working out for me, I'll just start reusing this one. I need to learn a bit more about how to filter out the bad trades. But yeah, this is what I was seeing initially. Price is at support, right? It already had bounced with a buy signal, and the H4 is making a W. So I was looking at the H4 signal as well. So price is at support with a W and the buy signal. So, and I think I was initially looking at it like this or something like this. So yeah, I figured this is gonna be, I had already touched the bottom of the channel, so price is making a W, pull back to support, and then shoot up, but didn't happen. So we'll see what happens now. And I took a sell on NZD USD. and it looks like it would have worked out even better. I closed all my trades on Friday. I was debating on whether to do that or not because this trade had just started moving. The GBP CAD trade had just started moving. Actually, this might be a good opportunity to re-enter this trade, and with a even smaller stop loss, maybe something like this. We'll see. I'm not gonna enter now. I'm not gonna enter tonight. We'll see what price does tomorrow morning. But yeah, NZD USD sell. Price is at the top of a resistance, top of the resistance. Yeah, with a buy, with a sell signal, and that's it. That's my explanation. And GBP CAD, same thing basically. It's not at the extreme high, but it's still, you know, there's a resistance here. And price is making a W with a big wick at resistance and with a 10x sell signal here. So, and with a bearish engulfing candle, just not something nice to look at. All the indications for a sell were there. Price is still sitting at break even right now, even though I'm not in this trade anymore. And I already talked about NZD USD. And oh yeah, I closed NZD USD, didn't hit the NZD CHF, didn't hit the take profit, came pretty close, but then I closed when price made a pullback, and then had I been a little more patient, you know, price would have hit my TP. But hey, it just could have just as easily, you know, started, you know, taking out my break-even stop, which has happened a lot. So this is why I closed a little bit earlier, a little bit early. And oh yeah, I got carried. I got carried away a little bit here. Yeah. And I hit my first 25 euro days. 25 euro a day with an EA. This is a picture. A 75 euro a week actually. So I took a sell on Bitcoin on Friday, I think. Looked like Head and Shoulders. It actually stopped out. Oh, let's see the Bitcoin trading. So yeah, looking at the H4, it kind of looked like a Head and Shoulders to me at that point here. Looking back at it right now, it doesn't look like a Head and Shoulders anymore. So yeah, this was a stupid trade in my opinion. This one was way smarter. Yeah, not. I don't even. I can't give any good explanations on that trade. So this trade was a misfire on my point. Not the clearest levels and no clear indications. What I'm looking at rather other than the 10x sell signal here. So yeah, this was a bad trade. And then I took a sell on CHF JPY, which is this one. So when you look at the big picture here, I got a resistance here with price making an M at resistance and with a 10x sell signal at the H1 charts. So looked like a sell to me. and looks like it worked out. Let's see. Let's see where this price goes. I'm not in this trade anymore, so this closed here. Little over 1 to 2, little under 1 to 2. So, but yeah, I don't think yeah. Let's do this. I'll show you last week. I'll post a screenshot on Telegram. Wrong count. Okay. So actually last week was pretty nice. I didn't even know that I made that much. I got blindsided by the 70 euro missing from TP for the trade. I actually made 472 euros last week with last week with the 10x 10k trading free trial, because I was in a drawdown actually. Yeah, now I remember. So yeah, nice comeback actually. Unfortunately they don't so look at this. On 2nd of August I closed 225 in loss. On 4th I closed 424 in profit. On 5th I closed 69 in loss, and on 6th I closed 142 in profit on Friday. So actually, like, damn. If you don't count that I was in a drawdown, I basically made 427, which is like 30 euros less than the profit target required. That was a surprise for me right now, actually. Okay, pretty cool. All right. And that's last week on the FTMO free trial, trading with a 10k swing account. Because with the swing account I don't need to close my trades over the weekends, and I can trade over the news, which is perfect for me, because maybe I have had weeks when I wanna leave my trades open, and I'm definitely not following any news, because that's just my trading style. I don't have anything against the news. This is just the trading style I've chosen, and it's working for me. And I'm not following any news. I'm purely a technical trader, and I don't even have time to follow the news, because I have a full-time job, and then I have a part-time job, and then I got 2 kids, and when I get home, I deal with the kids mostly. I don't have time to sit behind a computer, and I'm working full-time, so I need to do actual work during the days, so I don't have any time to follow any news. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, this video has been over 30 minutes already, so I think I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna make a separate video about the FX Scalper X update. You want the process that I've made. and the changes that are made with my trading accounts. I'm trading one live and two demos, so yeah, I'll update you on that. And that's that. Yeah, I made 472 euros this week. That was a surprise for me. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And when you put things in perspective, I'm 300 in profit right now, right? 307 euros in profit. And if this would be a 100k account, this would be 3,000, which would leave me with over 2,000 euros with extra income. I'm not even making that in my full-time job, so I'm making twice as less basically. I'm happy. I'm getting better. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you do liked this video, and if you got any value, you can feel free to subscribe and hit that like button. But if you didn't like this video, you can feel free to not subscribe and hit the dislike. Any feedback is good, so I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'll update you on my processes. I'll keep you updated. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye guys.